Seiji is definitely out somewhere. I'm gonna have to call vet or chiropractor. I'm leaning towards chiropractor first. I actually almost thought that this was a little bit of early stages of colic, just because she kept trying to really get to her stomach. So to kind of talk about what I've been seeing, colic can show up very, very early on with horses still not necessarily wanting to roll all the time. For those of you that don't know, colic starts with a lot of rolling, just like Penny has decided now is the prime time to do. Ma'am, you're dirty. Colic can, in the very beginning, just be a little bit of sensitivity in the abdomen, and so I was a little bit concerned that Sage was in the very early stages of colic. However, I have seen her fart, I have seen her poop, and she still ate a handful of Timothy pellets and ate a apple. So I'm a little bit less, ew, don't eat that. Hi. A little bit less leaning towards colic. And look at those lovely eyeballs. Again. Thanks, Penny. We love eye infections. So at this point, I'm gonna say she's probably out somewhere. I don't totally know where, because there's just a lot of sensitivity around her low back, her ribs, more pelvis, hip area is all pretty sore. So I think it's kind of a culmination of things. I don't know if maybe she was just feeling real good this morning. The barn owner said she did. When she let the horses out this morning, they both went off bucking and playing. It has been a little bit rainy, so I don't know if maybe she slipped in some mud. In the past, she has torn, I believe, one of the muscles in her right hind. I'm a little bit worried that that's what she's done, but I still feel like chiro is a better place to start with, just mostly based on how she's moving and the way her muscles look. And that may not make a ton of sense to people, but I'm gonna go with that. So we're probably gonna call chiro out. The barn owner's gonna come out and look at her every hour or so to make sure that she's not colicking. But hi. Oh, bye. All right, we're leaving. You guys can see a little bit of her. Are you gonna go roll now? What are you doing? Hi. Oh, hello, sweet girl. Hi. I know you're ouchie. Oh, that was my chin. There go my teeth. She just seems off. So it's great. It always seems like everything happens at once in life. There's never just one thing at a time. Ma'am! I can't. I don't want horses anymore. Someone take them. I don't want them. I don't want these problems in my life. Someone help me pick a different hobby. This one's too expensive. And scratches? Oh, there's scratches. Who scratches? Hi, good girl. Hi. You know, you're very uncomfy. Oh, God. That girl. I know. Another thing I don't like that she's doing is the way she's holding her tail. Sometimes she naturally holds her tail out, but the way she's holding it now is not normal, which makes me think that there's definitely pain. I just am not 100% sure where. Okay, we're out at the barn. It's almost 12:20, bless you. So the chiropractor should be here soon, and from talking to the barn owner, she's used him before, and she said he does chiropractor, but he also does like laser therapy, which I love. Laser therapy is great for anyone that hasn't done it before. It is fabulous. The other thing she said he does is some of the acupuncture, so I'm definitely gonna just leave it up to him as far as what he wants to do with her. So she seems to be standing better. She's still a little bit like tilted in her pelvis. I feel like she's not standing correct. A little bit like carrying up with her stomach, which makes me think that her spine, pelvis area might be sore. And she's kind of done this in the past where she's just kind of held her tail out a little bit. However, she was holding it out a lot more yesterday, and today's a little bit different. So I'm feeling better about that. I think that when I got out here, she probably had just done something, and so she started to be a little bit better now. I was able to go through with a brush and brush her down. It may not look like it because my brushes are dirty, but I was able to kind of push on her, and she's not having nearly the reaction that she did yesterday. You can see she's still a little bit tight. Oh, that was a little tender, sorry. She's still a little bit tight where just a little bit of pressure will cause her to kind of tense up and lift her pelvis. So she's definitely still sore, but hopefully with a little bit of body work today, she's gonna be feeling a lot better. So the good thing is now she's feeling better for sure. Pretty clear after the first couple of pops that she was gonna feel a lot better. She was definitely out in a few different places. Her neck, he said, wasn't necessarily out, but it definitely needed some work, specifically on her right side as well as her right shoulder. Couple things to mention. When I had said to him, you know, I was a little bit worried about colic yesterday just because of how she was moving. He gave me a couple of pressure points to be able to work on with her. I'm not gonna say exactly the points. I'm gonna kind of push on her a little bit, but I'm not a medical professional. Don't take medical professional advice from me. However, he did say the specific point is great because it lines up pretty much right with her marking. Right here with her, I'm using just a little bit of pressure along the ribs and feeling those intercostal muscles. He said you can feel along where you don't feel anything, and there's a little bit of a bump there. You're also feeling ribs, but he was feeling knots in between all those muscles. And with her, she has this point right about here that works with a lot of the gastrointestinal. He also was mentioning some points up here and then more towards the spine that are good to use acupressure for potential colic cases. So luckily with her, colic was not the problem because that was definitely what I was worried about. No issues as of now. I'm not gonna ride her today because I want her to really kind of set in with now where the muscles and bones are in kind of new locations. So I want her to kind of relax with that and not just go straight into riding. So he did talk about specifically, this is for specifically the Pacific Northwest. I don't know if this changes per areas, but he talked about a lack of lysine, magnesium, and selenium in diets can lead to colics. I knew about selenium, and that's why my horses are on horse guard, because it's specifically formulated for the Pacific Northwest that is low in selenium in the soil. Lysine and magnesium also help with preventing a lot of the colic. So learned a ton from him today. I really like this guy. He did some acupuncture, he did acupressure, he showed me points that I can push on, he popped her out of places, and I wish that I'd gotten her pole on the right side. When he did it, it was a full like third eye roll and lick and chew and big yawn. It was a whole big reaction. So clearly something was a little bit off in her pole, and him doing that just made her feel like a whole new horse. So all good stuff. I hope you guys learned a little bit. I hope it helped, and I'm very glad she's not colicking and that we're just a little bit out. So let's keep it that way. That all being said, it is now 1:30 and my kid is way past nap time. So it is time to get going. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.